Hey everybody, Connor9001 here, and welcome back to Epic Mickey Paint Path. In the last episode, we explored Gremlin Village, saved Gus's house, and that was pretty much it. And in this episode, we are going to fix the clock tower, for starters. Yeah, sorry it took so long, guys, for me to update again. For those of you who haven't been following the posts I've been having recently, you know what the problem was. The problem was that, one, I had like about 20-something episodes recorded in advance, and they were all on my old computer that I use, which is deemed basically unusable now. For some weird reason. I have no idea why the hell it's not working. But yeah, the files were on there, so I had to start from scratch yet again. Which is kind of a blessing and a curse at the same time. The blessing part is because I did some stupid mistakes during the recording session, which I forgot to point out, which, if I remember correctly, I will be able to show everything and be able to get this done as fast as I can. By the way, if you fill the pump with paint like I did, you not only open the gate to one of the film reels, you also get you get a gold ticket, which is worth 100. Now, since we're doing the Painter Path version, do not, I repeat, do not talk to this gremlin. He wants to give you, he does want to give you a pin for it, but we're going to save that until we go through the Thinner Path version. And there is a very good reason why. And you'll see when we get to that. I will cover this film reel in the Thinner Path version because there is an alternate route which I will be taking. Which you'll thank me for later when you take this quote-unquote shortcut. And if you notice my e-tickets are a bit off from last time, that is because I did a bit of grinding. I went through all the Gremlin houses off-screen. And you can also thin them out to possibly get something also. Now, if I remember correctly, there was something in my failed recording, well, not really failed, but I can no longer access it to file. There's a gremlin around here who, if you've freed earlier from Dark Beauty Castle, I believe this is him. Yeah, free him from Dark Beauty Castle. He will give you a bunch of e-tickets. I believe it's 50. I am not 100% sure. Do not quote me on that. So what we want to do is get on this platform, and we're going to actually ride this one a little bit. We are going to come back around to that area because, if I remember correctly, there is another gold ticket there. So yeah, and that was another thing that I forgot to do in the recording before. So we're going to jump on that cloud, jump in here, and we are going to take care of this splatter. I'm just going to push him off. And I accidentally freed the gremlin while I was trying to attack the freaking splatter. But anyway, that gremlin will... Wait, what? Just... How? Wasn't there a splatter right there? I'm pretty sure there was. Anyway, we're gonna go to clock cleaners. I believe this is, we'll see when we get the film reel, which clock cleaners it is. We're gonna go around this section. Oh wait, no. There's something. Okay, what we want to do is get up on that platform here. And what we want to do is go through here. We want to lower this just enough so we can get up here and get the film reel. Clock Cleaners Part 2. But careful of the pits because those are instant kill and you do have to restart the area. Nothing is saved before the last autosave, like after the last autosave feature. So, we want to get up there and get on this gear. Whoa, that was close. Don't do what I just did, unless you can really pull it off. Something secret here. What we want to do is ring the bell, or just wait until this guy comes, because he was apparently coming before I did anything. And we get 3 e-tickets from that. I know it doesn't sound like much, but hey, you may be 1 or 2 e-tickets short if you're going to purchase something from shops, which we'll get into once we get to there. Oh yeah, if I haven't said this already, the e-tickets are your currency. Which e-tickets originally were how you got rides in the Walt Disney, like Walt Disneyland or Walt Disney World. Basically, going through that projection, going through Clock Cleaners Part 2, it creates a shortcut, basically, to the next area. We have a boss coming up soon. I'm not going to spoil who the boss is. Nor what the fight's going to be about. Will you just die? Okay, fine. Didn't want to have to waste this. God! Don't they? Thank you for dying. Alright, now what we're going to do is open up this chest to get this next pin, which is a silver pin. Now, if you don't recall from, I believe, the first part, the second pin we got was the Dark Beauty Castle pin, which was represented as a gold pin. Now, only in chests do special pins get represented as a gold pin. What we want to do now is paint in that gear, then thin it out, so it creates an easy platform. Let's wait for this a little bit. Now. A little slanted, but okay. Get that in. Get the camera right. Thin that out. Yes. Thin that out. Let's paint that in, then quickly thin it out. The other areas of this section, I will go over in the thinner path playthrough, but not right now, because right now we have a boss. Oh, that maniacal laughter. I wonder who could it be? It's Small Pete! Hey, Mickey! You did it! I might have misjudged you, but watch out, because my cousin over on Main Street makes me seem like a cuddly little kid. Okay. Oh, and help yourself to some treasure. As for me, time to go. Yeah, that was all a boss fight. Well, at least if you're doing the Painter Path version. Yeah, that is the whole boss fight. Now, what would happen is if you don't give him the ship log, you do actually have to fight off some splatters. And let me just say, it is quite annoying. But just giving him the ship log, and not only do you avoid a boss fight in general, you also get a ton of treasure. Which, if you know anything about me, I like getting treasure. So, we're just going to explore a little bit of this Coliseum, get as much as we can, and then head off to that treasure room. Now, something I should mention, the platform that Small Pete was on, this one over here, I have been able to get up there once. I don't know how it happened. It was like a glitch somehow. But unfortunately, I can never replicate that performance. So you're just going to have to sit there and wonder. As I get more stuff. There are other entrances to the Coliseum, but I will cover those when we get to the thinner path. Over here, we get refills on paint and thinner, some more ink tickets, paint and thinner, tickets, more tickets, because I need money. Alright, and open up the chest, and we will get a bronze pin. Now, there's only 2 color chests in the entire game. There's the red chest, which we've been seeing, which contains pins, and the other color, which we haven't encountered yet, are blue chests, which I will go over what they contain once we get there. And now, time to GTFO by going over here and through the projector screen. Now, what I'm going to do recording for the rest of the playthrough, guys, is that I'm going to go around half-hour long episodes, because doing 20-minute episodes, for one, it was tiring work, especially having to have shorter episodes, because the SD card I'm using now, because my 8 gig one is no longer functional, can only store up to about 36 minutes worth of video. So yeah, you're gonna get half-hour episodes instead. Yeah, doing all that platforming I just showed while I was talking will get you the next film reel, which I believe is Steamboat Willie Part 3. If you went the other way, you get the film reel Steamboat Willie Part 2, which I will cover in the thinner path version. Now, with the pump, there is an like, you can fill it with thinner. However, I highly not recommend it. And I'll cover that in the neutral path. If we ring this bell, we get 3 tickets. Alright, off to the clock tower, which we will actually get into the first real boss fight, but the second boss fight if you didn't get the ship log or traded off for the pin. So this is the clock tower. 2 methods to do it, which of course are paint and thinner. This is technically the second boss fight, where what you do will ultimately affect the end of the game. So right now I'm doing the harder version and doing the painter path version of this fight. So completely soak one hand with paint. Now the second hand, do not completely soak, because the first hand will lose all of its paint and you have to redo it again. So right about maybe a little bit more, and that should be good. We'll finish off that hand later. Right now, going back to the first hand. Like I said, this is the more challenging version. If you want it easy, you just thin out the arms, and it will get the thinner will destroy the arms. So you don't need to worry about the arms coming back. So now that we painted that one up, let's finish off painting this. Now hop on top of this guy's hand and paint the face. And that's it. We're done. That's the boss fight. I'm afraid I was out of my head for a bit. Yeah, sorry. Alright. And there is Gus. Now this is the first boss fight where you get an upgrade to paint or thinner capacity based on how you deal with the boss. Now some of the boss fights coming up later, the painter path version is much more tedious than thinner, and you could be tempted to do the thinner path, but I will show the painter path version first. I will go over the thinner path when we come across it. You can't go back to get those statues. All they contain are hearts, which if you did what I did, you won't lose any hearts, so they're not needed. And now we are going to go into, finally, the main hub world, which you will return to every time for the rest of the game. Is this a theme park? Oswald, occupied as best as best. Okay. Here it is that stopped watching and stopped loving. Rough drafts, extras, anyone who didn't work with characters left on the drawing board. Most lived here in Oswald's recreation room. Mila's shop, an ice cream parlor. It was home before. Before what? Before the thinner disaster. That's when the life went out of Wasteland. That's when the Blot arrived and his flunkies. Welcome to Mean Street. Yes, welcome indeed. Mickey, Gus! Hello, Uncle Gus. Good to see you, Marcus. By any chance have you seen Oswald lately? Last time I saw him, he was headed toward the projector screens at the end of the street. But those have been broken for a long time now. They got their painting orders so could fix them, but they're likely to want something in return for their help. I can get this projector screen running again if you can get me a pair of gears. Horse can probably be found in Detective Agency. I know he has one. Pete used to brag about his gear. He's usually hanging around the city hall. I'll be waiting outside the Penny Arcade. Come see me when you have those gears. So yes, we already got our first thing to do in the hub world. And we're gonna get right to it. Alright, you just got a quest. There are lots of quests for someone like you in Wasteland. You can always see a quest by going to the pause menu and pressing the plus button. So yes. But first, we're gonna explore a bit. Why, you may ask? Because I can. Get some more tickets. And back here, we get a silver pin. One of the only few roaming pins I can think of off the top of my head. And now, what we're going to do is be a jack at him, a said be a jerk. Damn it, game. And get our this platform for our gold pin. Yay! Destroying things rewards us. Let's get out this fire hydrant and get some oil then now. We're gonna go to the detective agencies a little bit later. But right now, let's collect some more things. So what's coming up is a cutscene. Gosh, lots of these characters look like they're different versions from different stories. Like me. I thought these folks were forgotten. I'd never forget about you, Big Bad Pete. Big Bad Pete, Pete Pan, Small Pete, Petetronic. This place has got lots of me's. The things that are on my side now, see, so work with us, and nobody will mess with you. Alright. Big Bad Pete, the one and only. I'm the go-to guy around here, and you don't forget it. Nothing gets done if I ain't around, and I hears about everything, including your run-in with Small Pete back in the world of Gremlins. So here, I have some e-tickets, but don't think this means I decided to like you. Small Pete may be a real chowderhead, but I'm glad you helped him. Even though I know that you are in need of a gear that I'm rumored to have. Well, here's the deal on that gear. Big Mouth Gilda's always bragging about how fast she is, so I set up a race for her. Told her I'd give her a prize if she could beat it, seeing as how I didn't think she could. Well, anyways, she did, but we never agreed on no prize, so I gave her that worthless gear. Ha! Bottom line is, I don't got it no more. The girl over there by the fire station does. So I can't help you even if I wanted to. But maybe she can. Otherwise, though, well, tough luck, Valley. So yes, we get the Small Pete pen. Remember, if you hold the Wii mode upright, any Guardians will have to show you where to go next. I will never need that because I already know where to go next. First, let's talk to Gilda. Hey there, I'm Gilda. I'm a little adventurous like yourself. I just got back from Mickey Junk Mountain. That's a scary place. I was camping in the old collector's hut when Blondie showed up. I had to get out fast. I thought being on that ledge was safe, but I was wrong. Left my prized climbing axe behind. Oh well, maybe I'll come across another one soon, but anyway. So yes, we have a quest item of Gilda's Lost Cess. You want to try my time trial race? I smashed Pete's gold time, and he gave me the scare as a reward. If you could beat my time, I could pass the gear along to you. The rules are simple, really. Follow the Guardian and reach the checkered flag before the clock runs out. So, do you want to try my time trial race? Okay, I will say this right now. This isn't the only time you'll do a time trial race. This is the only one that's required. All the other ones are just going to give you something, which I'll go over once we get one. But other than that, you do have to follow the Guardian through the race. You can't shortcut your way out of this. Although there are some ways you can shortcut it and still get it to register that you follow the Guardian, most of the time you have to follow the Guardian. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So we gotta go all the way around town. So even if you know where the checker flag is, you must follow the Guardian. Because the flag will not appear if you don't. Alright. Oh, nope. Good thing I have, like, 27 seconds left. I could get a better time, but that freaking fire hydrant had to get in my way. Okay, feel free to post a video response if you want, if you can beat my time. Of course, I can do better. I'm just lazy. Did not want to talk to you again. Alright, so what we're gonna do is go to the detective agency now. And cutscene. Welcome to Horse Collar Investigations. Can I? Oh my! Mickey, do you remember me? Horse Collar. Mickey, do you remember? I was in the Firefighters, the Barnyard Broadcast, the band concert. That one was famous. Don't remember, huh? That's alright. Nobody else did either. So I wound up here, same as everybody else. Here in Wasteland, I'm an ace detective. At least I like to be. I haven't solved a case in years, but if you need an investigator, I'm your guy. Business is down these days, but I'm sure it'll pick up any time now. I have one of the gears that I use to power up the projector screen to Oztown. I can give it to you, but I need you to do something for me first. Casey the informant borrowed a book from me a while back, but I never returned it. Can you go see if he still has it? Bring it back to me, and I'll give you the gear. So yes, we gotta go to the Emporium and get the book. So we're gonna leave the detective agency. Alright, I don't need to see no stinking map. The Emporium's there, but before we go there, there is something I want to do. Thin out this manhole and get this key. Trust me, you want to get that key because it is important. Alright. This guy will tell you current events that just happened for 10 or 15 tickets. I forget what it is. I will not show it off. So do not ask me. I will never do it. This guy over here is the one you go to turn in the film reels. I will not turn any film reels in quite yet because I'm gonna save it for the neutral path playthrough. Which by neutral path it basically means do whatever the hell you want. So we're gonna go up here. And we are gonna jump over to here. Now, this wall looks suspicious. Let's thin it out. Get a bronze pin. Alright, and now what we want to do is come up here, thin this out here, and get a 10 ticket. Now that 10 ticket will always be there every time you come back to Main Street. So if you want to do some ticket grinding, that's a good spot. Also here as well. Get some more E-tickets. Let's break these open. Now, we can't make the jump from roof to roof, so what I'm going to have to do is come down here, get on the red tarp, and come on the roof, and get some more E-tickets. Fantastic. So, now that we've taken care of all that, let's go to the Emporium. and talk to the Emporium guy. So yeah, we have to go to the ice cream parlor now. Let's talk to you again. And do some shopping. Let's get the Welcome to Wasteland pin, the Gremlin Village pin, get a large wallet, and unfortunately that's all we can buy, so we can't buy the concept art of Mickey Space 1 just yet. We'll come back to it, don't worry. Yeah, anything that's available in the shops will stay there until the end of the game. So you can come back anytime as long as you don't go through the final level. Alright, so the ice cream parlor. Now, I believe, if I remember correctly, ice cream parlor, aside from certain points, the only thing he has in shop is heart refills. So let's just double check that real quick. Yep. Now, if the thing is highlighted in red, that means either one of two things. One, you cannot afford it, or two, you don't need it. Now, the ones that you don't need would be if your pain thinner full and you have every heart. So let's go back to the detective agency and talk to Horace. Here, we got the second gear. So now let's go to the penny arcade. Yes, I know. Don't remind me, Gus. Seriously, you're annoying. It's like you're talking to a 5-year-old. Seriously, these tutorials are annoying. So let's turn on both of these gears. Now what we need is something that you'll be collecting quite a bit of. Power Sparks! So, now what we want to do is get those Power Sparks. He said Casey might have some. Oh yes, this is where we turn in the key. So we get a Power Spark for free. Notice I said for free because there is a point where you can buy Power Sparks. And it's from that guy, but that's not available yet. In fact, if you want to do the true thinner pack version, you would have to buy Power Sparks. Let's talk to you, museum lady. I want the Power Spark. Give me the Power Spark. I'm trying to save your wasteland. Yes, what she wants, we're actually going to have to do... We're actually going to do something that I told you we're not going to do. Believe me, we're still not going to do it, but this is one that's required because you do have to talk to this guy this one time. So let's talk to you, film reel guy. So now we get the quest of collect the film reels. And now we get the cutlass. Which I am running low on time, so let's hurry the hell up and get to... We receive the swashbuckler pin, which you get from that guy. Just by getting the cutlass. Yeah. So let's talk to the museum lady again. There is a glitch in this game, which I've only been able to exploit a few times. I've never been able to capture it on film, which involves the museum. I don't know exactly how it's done, but the way I've always activated it was when you exit, hold the up in the direction, and you'll start sliding. See if I can pull it off. Damn it. Not quite. So let's hurry the hell up and talk to Marcus, which he will open a projector. I am not sure how much time is left on this thing. Alright, so we open the projector screen. So in case this cuts me off, next time on Epic Mickey, we will go through that projector screen and see what's on the other side. See you guys then, and goodbye.